How to tell if a wine is good. If you're ever drinking a wine that everybody loves and you don't, first of all, trust your palate. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But here are some ways to tell if a wine is good, and it's also the same way to tell you if life is good. What are the 5 things used to evaluate if a wine is good? And what does that teach us about evaluating our own life? Number 1, distinctiveness. In a wine, you want the grape varietal or even blends to demonstrate the expected characteristics. For example, that herbaceous note and high acidity you would expect from a Sauvignon Blanc. In life, distinctiveness speaks to individuality. How much of your life is really coming from you? Kitiana's study on implicit independence shows that individuality and the ability to lead a distinctive life were the highest amongst people with a strong sense of self-efficacy and happiness. Number 2, balance. Karen McNeil in the Wine Bible describes balance as all major components of a wine. The acidity, alcohol, fruit, and tannin are in equilibrium. No single component sticks out more than any of the other. When we talk about balance in life, we often talk about work-life balance. Can we have it all? Studies have shown that you don't need all elements of life to be the same, and wine displays that the best. The best wines don't have all elements equally measured, but seek to integrate. I challenge you to think of life that way. Less of, can I do everything equally? And instead, how does everything work together? Number 3, complexity. I love people like my wine, layered and complex. A complex wine has layers of aromas and flavors that reveals itself over time. A complex life speaks to exploring all aspects of you, even some of the more difficult elements. Complexity in both wine and life allows for the revelation that leads to a richer experience. Number 4, connectedness. Connectedness is used to describe a wine that embodies a particular place. So we expect Australia to produce a certain type of Shiraz. In life, it also speaks to origin. How much of your actions are tied to who you have defined yourself to be? Now, this is a big one. Cognitive dissonance, which is the mental conflict that occurs when a person's behavior and their beliefs do not align, is probably one of the biggest detractors of a good life. Just like we appreciate how a specific terroir can impact a wine, a life tied to our belief displays an authenticity we tend to crave in both wine and ourselves. And number 5, the whole picture. In wine, this is the simplest of measure and the most important. It moves past the smaller details and raises the question, did you enjoy the wine? It's an overall impression of the wine. In life, I would say this too is the most important factor. Sometimes we zero in on what we think are gaps in life, and we fail to see the bigger picture. Never let the details of life let you question the full value of you.